That's something
Yeah.
that we're working on, that we want to basically get it to and actually now that you mentioned, there's an intern that's going to be joining us that's going to actually be working on this, where basically we're just going to be having one process that's just constantly like downloading stuff and caching, right?
Huh.
While everyone else stuff is doing whatever, right?
Yeah, right. But what I was going to suggest though is, what would why not just download like the SPX, the Russell, and the Nasdaq, and just have it on your system for the options data. I mean, my guess is that that's what people who are, if you're trying to do options on the indices, those would be the ones to use. So,
Yeah, I mean there's like the popular stuff, right? There's, the indexes, NDX, SPX, and then XSP is another pretty popular one,
oh yeah,
right? Like
that's
the mini,
um,
right?
I
And
mean,
then the VIX is a big one.
the
And
VIX
then
is
there's like SPY, QQQ, VOO, like all the big ETFs. Then
yeah.
there's like Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Google, all the Mag 7, right? And then there's like a bunch of other popular ones too. They're like Palantir, whatever. And basically, like once we cover those, we cover like 95% of all cases. Like almost everyone covers those, right?
Mhm.
So our plan is to make basically like a runner that just downloads stuff constantly on all those,
Yeah.
right? But as of right now, you guys are kind of doing it for us because when you run this strategy, it like basically does the downloading, right? So
Yeah.
so in some ways, when you guys run these back tests, it's actually helpful because it fills up our cache, right? But I'd like to make that so that's just like an automated process soon. And we have an intern, this kid from Carnegie Mellon, really smart, that's going to be helping us out with this. We just got to get his work visa in order.
Are you guys able to see my screen now?
Yeah, yeah, it looks really good. This looks amazing.
Yeah, so I've been the same strategy. I kind of trying to perfect it, right? I try to hedge it. So even in September, I mean in October, when we saw that big dip on October, I was able to hedge it. And right here, I was able to hedge it, and we still continued on. This is the pattern I like because you can see the straight lines where it's not making trades,
Hmm.
you know, and so you know that it's not making trades onto it. But this was actually very successful, and this was with a $5,000 account, and it started in June.
Oh, that's interesting too because that that limits a lot of your strategies actually with a five
Yeah,
thousand dollar
it
account.
does. It does quite a bit, and that's the thing that I had to go back because it was actually putting me. It was doing naked calls on there, and it was putting me in the negative. So I had to go
Yeah,
back in there and perfect that too because there was a lot of questions down. That's why I was saying the AI actually helped me identify that stuff and help me take those extra steps out so I don't make those negative calls and I don't go into the negative and not make negative stuff that won't be illegal.
amazing.
Yeah, and so this is actually it turned out amazing. Like I said, this is my version 31. So you can tell I took the format cover call and I just did nothing but try to perfect it the whole week.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And
So
so
what does
now
it trade then? So you have ADUR. What else is it trading?
yeah, so I have a list of I think 26 on here
Okay.
of stocks that I have that I believe have high potential that are going to come up with high government contracts coming up. Um so those are the ones that I picked and these are the ones that I've actually gotten pretty well off this year too. So that's why I picked them. But I also have some other ones that I've been doing some research and saying, okay, you know what, it's going to do. One of my biggest one that I added is the company I work for, which is Pure Storage. And the thing is that they're actually going to win a lot of these um, contracts with data centers because of the stuff, the actual product. What it does is you guys can this is public information, so it doesn't on there.
Mhm.
But what they do is they can take one drive can hold about 50 terabytes of data. And the beautiful thing about that is that since it's a drive and the way they structured the software onto it, it uses 1/3 of electricity more, less than other storage arrays.
Wow, it's a big
So
deal.
yeah, it's a big deal. So it uses a lot less electricity energy than the other storage arrays, and it can compact more data. So that's going to help it boost its cell probability or cell potential in the future, especially with the energy crisis that we're having in data centers.
Yeah, I mean, right now energy is the biggest bottleneck, right?
Oh,
So
heck yeah. It's freaking it's killing us. The CPUs and all that. But that one is going to draw it, give it so much more potential because it does 1/3 the energy of most all data centers. I'm talking about Dell, NetApp, all these big corporations, and it's actually doing better than all of them. So I
all
think
right.
it's gonna, yeah, I put that one in my list of my last one, and I mean, it's been up and down, but I think it had the potential to blow up this year also, especially if they're gonna start putting, they're gonna put $500 billion into AI.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna have a big possibility this year. So these are
Hey,
my
I'd
big,
I'd throw 5 grand into this. Why not? Let's do it.
yeah, I'm just
I'll
saying
do
this,
it.
I think this strategy was pretty good. I tested it right now with 50,000. And I'm gonna go back to my strategies, my back tests.
Have you
You know,
tried paper trading it yet?
yeah, I haven't tried paper trade. Like I said, I've been trying to perfect it.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna do my paper trade my 34, my last version. It did pretty good too. But yeah, I did not like this drawdown right here, and that's the one that got me in October. And I'm trying to figure out a way to reduce that edge and hedge it as much as possible.
So how did you hedge the other drawdowns that you had? Like, what did you
I
do?
I actually put with the momentum and I put the inverse of QQQ, so it's SQQ and
Interesting.
VXX.
Is
So
Okay, interesting.
SQQQ is shorting it, right? That's the short.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the reverse, it's inverse of it. So when the market's going down, it should pick those ones up and it'll actually start making money if the market goes down. But I don't know why it's doing this, but
It might be the trading view chart just trying to load too much stuff. It's something we still gotta make a bit more efficient because that trading view chart sometimes loads like way too much data that crashes things.
yeah, because that's what I was doing too when I was watching the actual graphic go like arrow snap and do this. That's what I was saying. I thought it was maybe it was just me on here, but
Well, if
these
you
that
let it wait, like instead of telling it to shut down, let it wait because it's this chart area that's probably just taking too
on it.
long,
Yeah.
right? And it's making Chrome think that the page is unresponsive, right? So if you just let it wait, it'll probably load. It's just a lot of data, you know what I mean? So if you hit wait and give it a few minutes, it should
Yeah,
load
that's what I've
up,
been.
depending on how fast your computer is, you know?
Well, this has the M4 processor, so
So it
hopefully it's
should be
gonna.
pretty fast then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the page, can you even scroll on the page at all right now?
Yeah, it scroll just fine. It just
Yeah, so it's just that chart's just taking
that's
too long to load.
long. Yeah.
So Google's just tripping out on that. But you can also go on a page without this chart, right? Like you just go to the AI builder, right? Like if you click the orange button below, it will take you straight to the strategy. Yeah,
I
right
can't.
there. Okay, yeah, because the page is frozen. That's why.
Yeah, it's gonna let me on there and blocked.
Yeah, okay. So exit, I guess. So it
I'll
won't let
just
you click anymore
I'll
unless
just
you
wait.
want to wait it out, right?
Yeah, I'll just wait it out. No thing. But yet, that strategy was actually great, phenomenal. It's been pretty good. This one started with 50,000. I'm up 120.
So
So
you're buying SQQQ when what happens exactly? Like what?
it has a momentum. It's doing short man cover calls, so then it has momentum. So my momentum is if it goes under the 15 day, I mean if the momentum goes under the 15 day, it'll pick up QQQ as my hedge.